God's dream promise. In order to get safely to his uncle Laban's home, Jacob had to travel almost 500 miles through dangerous lands that had wild animals, robbers, and rough terrain. He left so quickly that he didn't even have a pillow to lay down his head. The Bible tells us that when he was finally able to rest, he was so tired he used a stone as a pillow. How does your pillow feel?
Not like a normal pillow.
A stone pillow is definitely not comfortable, but it was all Jacob had at the time. That night, God gave Jacob a special dream of a ladder. This ladder was so tall that it went from earth all the way to heaven. On that ladder, there were angels coming up and going down. God spoke to Jacob in that dream. Let's look at what God said in Genesis 28, verse 13 and 15. The Lord said, I am the Lord, the God of Abraham, your grandfather, and I am the God of Isaac. I will give you and your descendants the land on which you are now sleeping. I am with you, and I will protect you everywhere you go, and I will bring you back to this land. I will not leave you until I have done what I have promised. Jacob knew when he woke that God had been with him. This is what Jacob said. The Lord is here. He is in this place, and I didn't even know it. Jacob wanted to remember the promise from his dream, so he took the stone he had used as a pillow, stood it up on its end like a pillar, and poured olive oil on the top as an offering. Given all the events that had passed, Jacob likely had a lot of thinking to do on this journey. Jacob must have been feeling very anxious about his situation, but God stepped in to reassure Jacob that he was still with him. First, he reminded Jacob that he was the same God his father Isaac and grandfather Abraham had worshipped. Then he gave Jacob the same covenant promise he had given to his father and grandfather. You and your family will be my people, and I will be your God. I will bless you and be with you. God was revealing to Jacob something that happens all the time. Despite anything we might do, God will always be at work, making a way for us to stay connected with him. Although Jacob didn't deserve it, God sent him a special message of encouragement directly from him. This reassurance is good news to us who may find ourselves making mistakes or going through times that are scary. God has promised to be faithful to those who follow him. He reaches out to us, he forgives us, provides for us, and sustains us.